if you are that type that hates bragging, politics is certainly not your field. In politics, the winner has the undoubted bragging right. It goes on until the opposition parties are able to obtain such rights in their own favor. Politics is just a game of number that should be played without harming anyone in the process. The issue of hurting others during and after elections should not arise at all. This is because if you play your cards very well, you should be able to emerge victor in every poll. However, even if you lose today, you have the chance to right the wrong in the next 4 years. So must we kill ourselves for just a game? Just yesterday, by-elections were conducted into various political seats in which their occupants either died or moved to other offices before the expiration of their tenures. In states like Lagos, Imo, Bayelsa, Bauchi, Plateau, and others, the two Nigeria's major political parties, APC and PDP, took part in most of the elections. From the elections, some results like that of Lagos, Bauchi, Plateau, and even Imo State have been officially declared in favor of the APC, with others still awaiting. These developments has triggered reactions from supporters of the parties in and outside the state where the elections took place yesterday. While PDP supporters are not finding it very funny, APC supporters are having a fun day over the good news greeting their darling party. One of the notable persons that have reacted to APC's performance in the yesterday's elections is the senior special assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari on new media, Basha Ahmed. Basha, who has been very active on social media pages, especially Twitter, because of the nature of his work, lent his voice to the sweet victory of the party in the by-elections. According to Basha, in his reply to a tweet earlier made by an engineer that APC is not ready to win any poll in Twitter timeline but on polling units, Basha stated that while the ruling APC has the people at the grassroots to vote for them whenever the need arises, other political parties at advantage seem only to be those making claims on social media timelines. A lot of people are reacting to that, and the PA to the president, a lot of people are reacting to that statement, meaning that, oh, they have the people are on their side, the masses are on their side, they are on the ground, while the other people, other parties, their own supporters are on social media. So he's bragging about it, that they have people on ground, that no matter what you think about APC, people still love them, and it's an evidence that yes, that the government is doing well. So by the time Buhari hears this, oh my goodness, he will be so happy that yes, well, we are doing well. They are just trying to, it's just a propaganda, trying to run down the party. APC has the masses, while the other parties include third force and fixed policies have it on social media. That is as simple as APC. APC cannot win any elections on Twitter. That means they win on grassroots. That is the mood. Basha's comments may not be unconnected with the recent development in the country. Recall that some individuals turned the just concluded NSAS protest to partisan activities. In fact, this group of people believe that APC may not be able to win any election in the country again. Surprisingly, APC convincingly won that of Lagos, where the NSAS protest and its crisis were heavily witnessed. You should also recall that many social media users were saying that the protest that Tinubu, who is the national leader of the APC and a Lagos-based mighty politician, have been retired from the game. All these were, however, rubbished yesterday when the election started. And a lot of people are still insinuating, oh yes, he won, those people who hate him, this and this and this and that, and they are still bragging about it. Kudos to them. I'm not too surprised. The same thing, PDP was there for 16 years, and they brag that they will be there for 60 years. So I think they are still having their time. And one thing is that people have been asking that question, and we are asking the same question, that this situation that we found ourselves, a lot of people are complaining here and there, if the situation presents itself by next year, I mean 2023, what will Nigerians do? Will they still not do the same thing? Because people see things from different angles. You know, in this Nigeria, we have the good, the bad, and the ugly, and we have different categories of people. If you are looking for the poorest of the poor, you have them. The one that is the people, the set of people that are poor, you have them. The one that are, average. That's just like that. And a lot of people see things differently. You still have the super rich. You have the ones average. You have different categories of people. No matter what you want in Nigeria, that you cannot get. You do matter the caliber of people you want in Nigeria that you can't get. You have them. Any form of caliber that you want in this whole world, you will get them in Nigeria. So, you cannot just use one situation from one corner to judge the other side, because people see things differently. As we are complaining, some people are complaining that oh, everything is whatever, the prices of goods and services has skyrocketed. Oh, some people are complaining about security or whatever. Some people are not experiencing it, so they will not be able to tell. In the issue of whatever, some people will tell you, oh, everything is working out for me. And we still have categories of people who can take anything for anything. Recently, we saw one of the APC chieftain who was bragging that they are going to use money. He was even assuring the governor of the state that, don't worry, we are going to use money. That is what people want. And people were there. They were laughing. They were rolling, because the man was making that statement because they were trying to make, they were feeling good. So that is just the way it is. We have different categories of people all over the place. They see things differently. Even in Ondo State, the just concluded election, we saw some guests that came out and began to brag. And they were showing the public the money they collected from APC. So what are we talking about? And both parties, though, that is just what they do. Both parties, they do the same thing. So we have different categories of people like that. And that's why this man is bragging, yes, that they have people at the grassroots. And people, you can say, no, me, I cannot collect that money. I can't do anything, this and that. But believe you me, if 2 or 3 people say they want to stand their ground, you will have millions of people that will, or that particular thing you say you are not going to do, you have millions of people that will do it for you. And you will just be surprised. Even when you have a group of people that will say, oh, we want to go this direction, before you know it, they've already turned their back. They've already turned their back. They will just deceive you that, yes, we are not going to do this. This is exactly what we are going to do. But they will be deceiving you. But once they see the money, it becomes a different thing entirely. And some of the supporters of the two parties, they are going back and forth. Tinubu this, Tinubu that. Oh, yes, even the people who said Tinubu is not going to win. But at the end of the day, or the party is not going to win because of what happened at the end of the day. But now they are bragging that, yeah, the man is still relevant. The man is still this. But the question is that, what is going to be your own benefits? Apart from these politicians being just getting what they want, what is your own benefit as a person? People don't care about that. It's just like those who belong to one football club or the other. The players are getting their money, they are enjoying themselves. But some people just say in particular place, they say, oh, they belong to that club, and they will begin to fight themselves. Some people will be betting, and yet whatever that comes out from the game that the people are enjoying, the so-called players, you are just supporting them, you just shout onto nothing. You're not going to get anything. And that is just the way it is as far as politics is concerned, especially in Nigeria. So, guys, let's hear your opinion concerning what Bashir Ahmed has said. Yep.